Hi, I'm Dr. Haley with your next video weight loss tip. I believe the number one ingredient to weight loss success is weight loss motivation. I'm not just talking about the motivation that is here on Monday and gone by Friday. I'm referring to a deep, everlasting, and unbreakable desire and purpose to want to lose weight and keep it off forever. And how can we get this unshakable motivation to lose weight? One way is to develop a high level of self-motivation, which I go through in detail in my new book, How to Lose the Last 10 Pounds and Keep Them Off Forever. But even with a high degree of self-motivation, we can always get a boost of weight loss motivation from our coaches. And when I say coach, I'm referring to weight loss experts, including personal trainers, group fitness instructors, dietitians, nutritionists, and of course, sport and exercise psychology experts. These leaders can prove invaluable to you. That is, when you choose them strategically. When selecting your weight loss coach, these are the four most important qualities to look for. 1. Your weight loss coach must have a passion for this profession. When your coach absolutely loves helping people to lose weight, he or she is most likely to stay up to date with the latest research and science. Also, even more important, you must ensure your coach has taken the time to really understand your specific weight loss goals, your personality, and your lifestyle. That way, your coach can tailor their weight loss tips, tools, and strategies to fit your unique needs. Only then will you truly be able to trust in your coach's ability to help you create your best weight loss success story. Number 2. Following your workout plan and sticking to a healthy diet for weight loss is not always going to be fun. There are times when you will struggle a bit and find the entire process not enjoyable. I'm just being honest. When you find a coach who you have fun with, you will have a much better shot at sticking to your weight loss program. It's that simple. Number 3. Choose a weight loss coach who is constantly providing you with constructive feedback. Praise such as, "Good job," is nice to hear. But when a coach believes in your ability to succeed and is dedicated to helping you achieve weight loss success, he or she will challenge you by giving you constructive feedback, ways to be better today than you were yesterday. And 4, I believe in the power of self-motivation. I said that at the beginning of this weight loss tip. The bottom line is that if you don't have weight loss and you desire it for yourself, you will have a hard time not only losing weight, but also keeping it off forever. That said, I also understand the importance of support and wanting to go that extra mile to make someone else proud. Find a weight loss coach who you want to succeed for almost as much as you want to succeed for yourself. Find that person who makes you want to run that extra mile, complete that last repetition, and skip that handful of chocolate chips. Combined with your own self-motivation, nothing will stop you from achieving your weight loss success story and having a fit and firm figure forever. Now, I know that everyone doesn't have a personal trainer, dietitian, nutritionist, exercise psychologist, etc. Even if you do not consult one-on-one with a weight loss coach, you still get advice from someone, right? When searching for your workout program and healthy diet, make sure the creators of those programs have the 4 qualities I've shared with you. Then, you'll be on your way to weight loss success with a fabulous coach on your team.